Realize that nobody cares if you're lazy.
Let me tell you something. When I was 18 and I experienced depression for the first time, I couldn't pull myself out of the hole, and it's because I actually had no idea who I was. I had no idea about my shadow self, my triggers, my trauma, anything. I did not know, so I didn't know how to deal with it.
Everybody has problems. Nobody cares about your victim mindset and about how life was hard for you and how unfair it is. It's unfair to everyone.
Okay, if you're depressed for a year, yeah, maybe you're depressed, okay? But if like you're going through a phase, 1 month, you're not feeling like yourself, it's normal. We think we should be happy all the time, but that's not true.
People that have to go to work because otherwise there's no food on the table have no option to be lazy. You guys that are just saying that, oh, I'm just lazy, whatever, you're privileged. You're speaking from privilege. If you have the option to be lazy, you're privileged.
And I had this realization that I had never had before, that I hated myself. It was this deep-rooted subconscious feeling. Don't know where it came from, but I didn't like myself then.
What you guys see is only the successes and oh, she looks good and oh, he has all the money. You guys don't see all the work that comes like behind it. These people have no option to be lazy.
Something to know is that we are all on this planet for the first time. Experiencing life for the first time. We're going to make mistakes. We're not perfect. No one is perfect. Even if you look at someone's life online or even your friends and you think they're perfect, they're not.
When you start to look at the lighter side, the positive things in life, the positive things you have that maybe others don't, then it will be much easier to deal with the darker side.
Yes, some people are born into wealth. They have it very easy and more easy than others. I know this is also a privilege, but most people are not. And they also create it for themselves.
Trust me, people think my life is perfect. Oh, Simone, you're traveling the world. And I'm like, you have no idea what goes on off camera. You don't know.
Something else is that life is so uncomfortable and you're not meant to be happy all the time. So it's really important that you embrace all your emotions.
How are you treating yourself? How are you talking to yourself in your head? What are you even watching? What are you watching on your phone constantly all day? What are you watching? What are you engaging your own mind in?
This leads into the fact that you kind of have to do shadow work. Guys, I don't know, get a therapist as well. Use my BetterHelp link. And I say this in every video, but it is so crucial you know yourself.
See, you know when you cannot benefit from the halo effect? When you're lazy, okay? It takes effort to be beautiful and to maintain beauty.
Fucking lie, okay? I love everything about myself. I don't know, lie, okay? I promise, over time, you will start to believe it.
Manifesting is connecting with your own energy and working with your energy.
And just because you think you are not perfect, it does not mean that you are undeserving of love. You can't compare a rose to a lily, right? They're innately beautiful, even though they're different flowers, they're still beautiful. You truly can't compare it. We don't accept ourselves. Instead of saying, okay, I know that maybe I'm not a perfect individual and I accept myself, we may take the opposite route and pity ourselves because we are not perfect. And then that leads to self-hatred, self-loathing, feelings of unworthiness, etc.
What is going on there? Are you journaling? Are you writing down stuff? Do you even have a relationship with yourself? And there's also one thing, yeah, people, they tell me like, oh, I can't manifest. When people cannot manifest, it's because they are not connected with their own energy.
That's, you know, you can't take someone on the internet to be like, hey, be kind to yourself, to get rid of what happened to you and how you feel. And that's why I do encourage shadow work and therapy. You need to have compassion and kindness for yourself, which means not being a perfectionist, not beating yourself up for making mistakes, and not holding it against yourself. I am very, very forgiving to myself. Make a list about the things you like about yourself, and if you struggle to find something, well, try harder, because I'm sure there is something you like. Or think about the things that you have that other people don't have. That can actually be an easier way to think about it sometimes.
Therapist. Talk to a therapist and tell them how you're feeling and whatever you're going through. As humans, we need connection. If we isolate ourselves, we feel worse. We are social creatures. We need connection with people. And the third thing of your life force is you focus on the relationship with yourself.
Self-love is it's not going and having a bubble bath, having a massage, or, you know, consuming something, spending money as TikTok makes it out to be. It's not. It's actually the simple things. Believing you're deserving of respect. True, it's taking care of yourself, working out, having a good diet, etc. It's taking care of yourself mentally, aka investing into therapy, doing your shadow work, whatever, not hanging out with people who are bad for your mental health, and then it's just doing things in your best interest.